Hello, everyone. So, welcome to the Evergreen Open Planning meeting. We are going to have a quick status over what's happened last week. And I think last week, I was absent. So, you had a status with Tyler, by the way, Amanda, I think?
I'm honest, I don't remember if it happened.
Okay. So,
Sent this in French, by the way.
no, it's not in French.
The UI is in French now.
Yeah, because I think I pasted. So, just for you to know, Matt, you are live and it's recorded.
Oh, okay.
And I will just explain afterwards if you want some details about what's this mean. Anyway, so for anyone watching, this is the open planning meeting for Evergreen. So it's open to anyone and it's operated in public. So it will be automatically posted on the Jenkins YouTube channel after it. So, and it's also watchable live. So right now we have nobody watching, but sometimes it's the case. Anyway, so I'm going to share my screen, and so we are going to basically have a status, an open status. So I'm going to show and first, yep, open the board and sharing my screen right now. So for people watching, we do that once a week and try to share the so the status of Evergreen project and where we are, and so what people have been doing and what are the challenges, or yeah. And it's roughly generally between it's planned to be 30 minutes, but it's often less. So it's short and probably interesting to watch if you're interested about the Evergreen initiative. So, and I have a crappy network today, so it's not helping. I should have opened that before. Choice of computing. So for people watching again, this is our board. We are right now on what we call milestone 2. The milestone 1 was more something we did to make Evergreen usable, at least in kind of alpha mode for mainly Jenkins World, DevOps World in San Francisco, and then Nice in France. So right now the status is that it's usable, but it's not really production ready yet. We have a lot more things to tackle to make it so. So let's start with you, Mandy. So do you have any update to share today or?
No, at this point, I'm mostly just doing pull request reviews. We probably could go ahead and unassign those tickets from me for somebody else to pick up.
Yes. So for people watching, we might have some more people joining the initiative in the next few weeks, but it's not very crystal clear right now, so I'm not going to talk about that too much right now. So I'm going to make a quick status on what I did recently. So I fixed the AWS flavor recently, and I hope to be able to reach soon. So this is that one. We are about to have incrementally filed Blue Ocean, which means that in the next future, but I hope very soon, we will be able to update to latest Blue Ocean on each merged commit, because we then will have the infrastructure to automatically publish a special release for each merge, which is already the case for EC2, which has been, by the way, recently fixed and merged, by the way, by Matt, who's here right now. Thanks, Matt, for this. And so what I've been doing recently is that, so I fixed that and I discovered a few issues here and there. And so we've been bumped yesterday, by the way, the versions for the security release. So right now Evergreen is up to date. And the recent updates about Evergreen, the main one, has been also the rollback. And I need still to work on the data part of it. And I guess that would be it. And for AWS, I guess the next, not that big in terms of things to do, I guess, but in terms of feature would be to do that one. That one would be nice. So maybe I will be the one doing that, or I pass that to someone else, but basically have some way to make the cloud formation template, which is currently usable by is more easily, by some click button on the Evergreen website, so that we can then update that page and have Jenkins users have a link right here that will redirect to their AWS accounts and be able to right away provision an Evergreen instance running on an AWS flavor. I guess that's mostly it for me. And you can see here on the left, we clarified that recently, by the way. There's a few Jiras that are unassigned, which means basically nobody is working on it. So we tried recently to clarify and unassign ourselves from the thing we really didn't plan to work on soon. That thing has been, by the way, tackled by that contributor, which is one of the first contribution, external contributions. Thanks again for Jochen. And I think it's merged. If that thing wants to load at some point. I'm pretty sure it's merged. Is there a link here? Anyway, so I think it's the case. So it's a nice contribution, and it was probably a Hacktober something fest, Oktoberfest hack, I guess. So yeah. I guess that's it for this week mainly. I'm going to unshare. Do you have anything else to share or springing in mind, Mandy or Matt?
I brought up something on a Jenkins dev list recently that could be useful for Evergreen. It's kind of part of Jenkins Jolt in general, of trying to introduce a more useful feature flagging system in Jenkins so that we can introduce changes, gradual changes through continuous delivery instead of having to coordinate multiple plugins for various features and things like that. And it'll be kind of an interesting thing to try to get some feedback on.
Yes. So I saw it from far away. I didn't, to be honest, dig into it. Yes, we've been discussing a few times in the past the feature flag. It was supposed to be worked on by that architecture team, but I'm not sure where we are. There was that beta, but it was not really feature flagging. That beta thing. Annotations on plugins so that people would have, to explicitly subscribe to some feature. But yes, I guess I need to read your proposal and everything. But yes, we definitely would need have some feature flagging at some point because it would allow us to, progressively or, more aggressively deploy things in production, but, that without meaning that thing would be, usable by the whole target. Though in the case of Evergreen, I guess that it's slightly, we have other ways, we are complementary ways to achieve that kind of partial deployment by, at some point writing the code that would allow us to do some kind of canary deployment, which then would allow us, to have some only a subset of versions that would be up to date, on the latest update level, I guess. But yes, I guess at some point it will make sense. Yeah. Definitely. For people watching and for you, Matt, for your information, right now we have the database structure and the data structure right now to allow many channels, but we, for I guess capacity reasons and everything, and then at that stage we only have one channel configure right now, which is the name general, but we do have that channel logic developed in the code normally, so it's not battle tested obviously because it's not used, but it's supposed to be usable. So I hope that soonish we will be able to run some canary channel for our own testing instances, and we will be able to detect crap before it goes to the, let's say, alpha channel, then general channel or whatever.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I hope we are able to accelerate at least a bit so that we can reach more than an alpha state right now. Because right now we have a state that is roughly usable, I would say, because I've done that myself a few days ago, and I'm planning to do a few things using Evergreen myself, which is a state I guess we are about to reach or have reached But yes, there's still a lot of rough edges, I would say.
Okay.
I guess we are going to stop, and not because I can blabber forever. So I'm going to stop the broadcast right now. And thanks everybody for watching, and see you next week.